Okay, shot 123 is super easy. It's actually the exact same setup as shot 67. So I'm using the same dude, same everything. It's only 20 frames of him pointing at his head. This is going to get done super quick. So let's just get to it right now.
I went back to shot 67 because it's pretty much the same thing, and so pretty straightforward.
Well, I think we just set a record for fastest shot you've ever done here. That didn't take very long at all, like less than 20 minutes, I think, to be honest with you, which is it's just him pointing at his head. Here, check it out. So this is what we want it to look like. Boom, pointing at his head, kind of moves his head around a little bit. And then this is what we've got it looking like. Yeah, that's it. Boom, point, 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 point. So I gotta say, that was kind of a nice little one to jump into after the last one took weeks and weeks and weeks to get done. This one took half an hour to get done. And that is choice. All right, we're gonna move on to shot 124 now. It's a little trickier than this one, but not super tricky. It's actually looks like it's gonna be fun. A little camaraderie, which I enjoy. All right, kids, let's get to it. 124, let's get some more. Just hanging out here with my buddy Ringo. And working on shot 124. Here's what we're kind of looking at. It's these guys just having a good time. Hey. As you can see, there's a lot of face movement. So I've got 4 different coachees. And there they are. And then there's 3 rookies. What I want to show you here, when I'm putting together, say, this coachese face, it's all in different pieces. And I start like this. And I just have the neck and head. And I put them together the way they look there. And then I click on the next thing, the hair. Put the hair on as it looks there. Then, see, he's bored with this already. Then I do the glasses. And then this one he's got a smile. And so in order to do that so I can see it right, I'll turn the neck off. And then I can see where that goes. And then, boop, I've got the mustache. And then that's how we've got it looking here. And another thing I've got to just point out, if anyone's ever looking to do something like this, if you have stuff like this, like you can see here, it's all the different pieces of him, right? And that's like his smile, his glasses, mustache, neck, hair, and head. And they're all labeled with C because this is like coachese C. That one's B, D, this one was A. And labeling that stuff, 100% key, because then putting it in these piles and putting it together and having it laid out in your program here with everything on top of each other, easy to get to, easy to read. Key stuff that I hadn't have thought of when I started doing this. I wasn't really marking stuff as well as I should have. Anyway, there you go. Shot 124 on the way. Just a little pro tip there. Not that I'm a little AM tip right there. A DIY tip. How many more tips? A Q tip. Yes. All right, here we are working on shot 124. And it's coachese and the rookie all dressed up in like cowboy kind of gear, I guess. Camaraderie. So, okay, here's what I've got. That's what they look like in the scene, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But if you look at the actual thing, obviously I couldn't get the like patterns they have. But the rookie all in here on this like sweater thing, there's some like, I don't know, lines and just kind of other stuff going on there. And obviously I have the color of it, but not that stuff. And at first I was like, you know what? It doesn't matter. I can just do it that way. But it does matter, and I can't do it that way. So what I'm going to do is like hand draw those designs as best I can onto the rookie's little sweatery deal here. And then I'll get to shooting this one, get to animating. Because, it could work, obviously. And maybe with the minimalist stuff, I shouldn't be doing that stuff. I don't really know minimalist, schminimalist. I don't understand. I just want to make it look cool. And I think it would look cooler if those designs were in there. So I'm going to hit that up. And let's check out what it looks like. Right meow.
I loved putting this shot together. I'd been looking forward to this one like the whole video. These 2 guys clowning around. And I think they just look awesome.
Shit. Shot 124 going on right now. And I just wanted to show you a few things. Got the rookie here. And originally his shirt was just this cream color. It's like a sweater. But then I added in all these different designs. Because as you can see in the actual, a lot of different designs. And so without them, it looked weird. And also, I had his original shirt color was this brown color instead of that olive green color. But then again, when I looked up at this, you can see the shirt is more olive green than brown, definitely. So I switched that out. And now we've got this piece of glass up here. And that is because the Chief wiggles by. You can see this like massive weirdness here. That's the Chief passing in front of the camera for a bit. So I set up this piece of glass to have him, because he needs to be out of focus. So we had to be close enough to the camera. But then I was getting all these crazy glares off of this camera. And so what I did was everywhere there was a glare, I put this piece of black cardstock, and I put some over here as well, because it was picking this up, and it was picking up this like hook thing that's there. And that seems to have really helped it. And so now I think I'm ready to start doing this. The Chief's in it for a lot longer than I thought. It's like 29 frames of him just kind of like on the side, just doing nothing. But either way, we're going to have him there doing nothing. Here he is. This is what Chief looks like. You can tell he's going to be out of focus. But all right, kids, let's get to this one. 124. It's been a great time. I'm going to miss it. Don't want to think about that yet. Let's do this. What? Wedged himself in here. Dude, how are we going to get you out of there? Spin around. It's up to you now. Come on. Nope. Okay, we'll have to figure this out. Oh, you can do it. Come on. Come on. Dude. Yeah, you did. Always an adventure. Yeah, all right, so we're at a part right now where we have to change Cochise's head. Because he's got that head, and we are going to be putting on that head right there. But in order to do that, I have to take off all this stuff, like remove it all, because I have to lift this part up, because I taped his head on there, which now I'm realizing was a bad idea. Rookie's head not taped, so it'll be easy to change. So I've got to come in here with the tweezies and just like, whoop, up, and I moved that arm when I did that by mistake. I'll take this off. And I know it looks funny because it's not going to be like on, it's not going to be on screen, all that stuff that was hanging off there. And so yeah, now I can slide him out. Ooh. Whoop. And I will, you got tape here and here, and I'll tape that head on. I'll show you how that looks. In un moment. All right, so we're going to put, I'm not going to tape the other head on. That would have been dumb, right? Because I got to move it all again anyway. So what I'm going to do is try my best to line this up with the ghostly image we've got there. Let's see, so we got to get underneath the rookie there. And then I just try. Ooh, that actually looks pretty good. All right, so now we've got this head, which I'm going to slide in behind there where his other head was, like that. And I'm going to kind of match it up the best I can. So it's still a movement, but it doesn't look too crazy. Hold on, I might have to. I don't know. I'm going to mess around with it to see to make it look good. But I just wanted to show you that's how I kind of do that. The ghostly image, really. If you can make it line it up really nicely, you can't even tell you moved anything. And I've done that quite a bit. And hopefully you haven't noticed. But anyway, I'll finish working on this and try to make it look as smooth as possible. And I'll show you the results. All right. Okay, then.
One thing you can notice here is how awkward like their arms look and things are hanging off of them and everything, but it's only like what you can see in the frame that matters. And that's why I like showing this kind of stuff, to show like it doesn't always look as cool as it does in the frame.
Yeah, okay. Check it out, kids. Shot 124 in the books. It was it took longer than I guess, not longer than I thought, but it was more too, just because you can see here, we'll go underneath the glass here. All of these different things are on top of each other. So moving one moved other things. So I have to take like all of them off to move a little bit. And yeah, so it wasn't difficult. It was just kind of time consuming. And that's fine. No worries. Another things I also found was like, I'd move things, I'd watch it. Like, okay, no, it didn't work. Delete that scene. Tweak this. Try it again. So it's kind of like molding each frame. And then near the end, I was kind of like, okay, I know how to do this now. Hey, it's not my first rodeo. But anyway, let's check it out. So anyway, this is what we wanted it to look like. whoop, and they kind of like, hey, camaraderie, hey, look at that, we're buds. The chief kind of moves out of the way. And then this is what we've got it looking like here. Hey, camaraderie, hey, chief moves out of the way. Oh, hey, look, we're buddies, yeah. I'm stoked. I was gonna say I'm hoked. I don't know what I was gonna say there. But either way, I'm so excited to get this done that I don't even know how to speak anymore. And we're moving on to shot 125. It looks like a pretty similar to this one, I think. And then we're like 4 left after that. That's crazy. There's 5 shots left now. 5 shots left. That is nuts. Let's get on to shot 125. Let's see if we can wrap this up one of these days. What do you say? I say okay.